Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome back to another grounded video where today I want to talk about a big thing that's been on everybody's mind lately, and that is what we think is going to be coming to update 6.0 inside of Grounded. Yes, and I am going to be talking about a couple different things, and everything I'm looking at today is coming straight from their Twitter, that I am being able to grab everything that I'm thinking they're trying to hint at us that's coming and putting it into one video for all of you guys. So first off, let's talk about this picture that I have up right here. Now, they posted this picture out maybe about 4 or 5 days ago saying who left this backpack here, and the biggest hint that I'm getting from this is the fact that the backpack is in the haze, right? And also, I would like to point out that this part of the haze is near that base, okay? So I'm assuming that at some point inside of this update, we are going to get some sort of look into that base finally. Also, it could be a hint that we're going to be getting more bugs added to the game as well within the haze. Another tweet that we're going to be looking at here in a second is going to explain a little bit more to that. But looking at this one, you see that with the backpack being in the haze, it's a pretty clear assumption that we're going to be getting a haze update. Now, sadly, this isn't the update that I personally wanted. I wanted more of an update to a larger part of the map instead of a part that we already had. But let's face it, guys, any update to Grounded is better than no update to Grounded, and it does make sense that they're going to work on the parts of their game that they've been working on for a while, and that are actually in the game instead of adding new biomes and new areas to the game as well. So I think that the haze is what's coming next, but let's talk about other things that are also going to be coming into the update as well, I believe, because they tweeted out something else that's very interesting that I think that we're going to be getting as well. Okay, guys, so here is another tweet directly from Grounded themselves, and it says, for the next update, I would like to see bees, mosquitoes, fireflies, or all of the above. So personally, I think that we're going to not only get an update to the haze, so we have the whole new base, we have all the different things. They could be adding a whole new storyline, more quests, more things to go in there, possibly new armor to help you keep you a little bit more safe in there. I could think of all sorts of things that could come with fireflies and mosquitoes. You guys have seen a couple of the items that I have used throughout my time when I'm exploring development files, to see what comes with fireflies, what comes with mosquitoes, and let me tell you, there's a lot of really cool stuff, including a different sword and a really cool hat that's coming, and some other items as well. And then we're also going to be getting bees, which means if there's bees, there's a beehive, could be queen bee, and also the ability to make all the bee gear itself. So where are they going to put the beehive? I don't know, possibly somewhere in the haze, but all these things are all coming together. So I think that we are not only going to get a haze update where we're going to get the haze base finally unlocked, maybe some new creatures over in the haze that'd be really cool, but that's shooting kind of for the stars because they haven't mentioned anything about that. Bees, mosquitoes, and fireflies, because the community is telling them, and I voted on this one as well. I would love to see all of them, all of the above. 69% actually, giggity, that's nice. So I think that this would be an awesome thing for them to update. If they could push out all of these things, that would be fantastic. Now I'm going to go over to their Trello page, and we're going to see if there's anything else that we can pick up from the hints that they have over there, and see if we could come up with a full round picture of what's actually going to be coming, including bug fixes. Okay, so here we are on Grounded's official Trello, their issue tracker, and looking at this, first off, we could see 5.1 patch that they're going to fix because it's a major issue, that players are reporting the Pond Lab cannot be accessed or that those switches aren't working. That's still happening, so that's probably going to be pushed out in that update. And then a couple of these smaller issues, I can definitely see them fixing, like insects that fall into the water do not drown. I can see them fixing that. Grubs appear to spawn on any surface, such as dried leaves near the oak tree. That one I don't see them fixing. That one's kind of hard to get fixed. Some of these equipment and resource issues, I could see them definitely fixing a couple of those in the update that's coming, because they've had some time. But before we jump any further into what I think is going to be coming, guys, I want to make a very, very clear statement to everybody. One, that this is completely speculation and that I have no idea what's actually coming. I'm taking things that they have put out on their own Trello page and their own Twitter page, and coming together and putting together an idea. Okay, this is not 100% truth. If something doesn't come out that I'm saying is going to come out, sorry, but that's the way it is. Second of all, I will add that between the last update and this update, they have had a quite significant break, okay? If they took any time off for the holidays, including Christmas and New Year's, because they are stationed over in the US, they probably took about a week to 2 weeks off completely of developing of this game. So really, we've only had about 3 weeks of development time. Now, if they were working on this update before, that's one thing, but when they're adding new things to the game, just be aware that there's a chance that they didn't add as much as we thought that they were going to because of the small amount of development time. This is a smaller team. I know that they're working on growing it, but because of COVID, there's not a whole lot that they can really do for hiring wise, and it's difficult to get as many people to the game as you want, or difficult to get a bigger team as you want. So just be aware that if it's a smaller update, we can't get that upset with them, okay? I'm not going to. There's no reason to be upset with them. They're an awesome team doing awesome things, making a fantastic game that I cannot wait to update, and I can't wait to actually be able to get everybody inside of that Haze base. I've been in there before. Okay, I have been in there before, and let me tell you, some of the things inside of this base really kick the story into overdrive, so I'm really excited for you guys all to see what exactly they're keeping inside of that base, and how to get in there, and how it changes everything, the game dynamic, the storyline, everything you have to do, because right now we know you start by going to Oak Lab, then you go from Oak Lab, you go over to the Hedge Lab, you go from Hedge Lab to Water Base, then you go from Water Base to... Exactly. There's nowhere to go after that. So now I'm thinking you're going to reroute the power, you're going to get everything going, you're going to get back over to Haze Base, and then once you're in Haze Base, that's where the story's really going to kick off. For all I know, they could add more story points to tell us what actually happened to Dr. Wendell. I haven't seen anything in the game files yet, but if I do see something, I'll make a video on it for all of you guys to see. But that is my idea for what's going to be coming to the update, the Grounded 6.0 update. I think it's a huge Haze update, including that pipe area that's over there, that whole area that is inside of the Haze that's not in that out of bounds area. That whole area is going to get updated, and I also think we're getting fireflies, mosquitoes, and bees finally bees in this next update. So thank you guys all so much for watching this update. If you guys liked it, please make sure you guys hit that like button for me to let me know you guys want to see more. Subscribe today for more awesome Grounded videos, because I'm always putting them out. I have so many good ideas coming, guys, this year in 2021 that I cannot wait for you guys to see it. I mean, come on, guys. I literally made TIE fighters in Grounded. That's pretty awesome. And then also leave me a comment down below of what you guys think is going to be in the 6.0 update, or if you guys just agree with me, go down there and say, I agree with what you're saying. I really do appreciate it. I need all the comments. They really do help the channel out. And as always, guys, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.